Hello and welcome to more Pokemon Violet. You might be thinking, seeing this current, saying, hey, this isn't where we ended last episode. Well, you're right. I'm spinning. I was thinking about it, kind of our current team setup, and I thought, basically I looked up the levels and the first Starfall base we're kind of on par for. And we could definitely get to the final Pokemon of the main boss there, but I think we would struggle to be able to beat him. So we're going to start the Kitakami DLC in hopes that we either get a few more levels or find a Pokemon that could help us out.
Are you? Oh, you must be. You're one of the students chosen for the school trip, aren't you? And your name was...
Fabian, ma'am.
Fabian, huh? Well, aren't you a polite one? You're positively dazzling.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh, you even have a Terra Orb. I guess Paldea's rich enough in resources for that sort of thing to be a common sight at school. Unless... that's not the case? Are you perhaps an especially exceptional student? Oh, but here I go on, and I haven't even introduced myself. Call me... Oh. What was your voice?
Oh, whoops. Miss Briar! Oh, I'm so sorry I'm late. Oh, hello to you too, Fabian. What a lucky scamp you are, getting to take part in a school trip soon after transferring here. I sure am happy for you. I wish I could go too. Ahem. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Briar. I got a bit carried away.
Well, as Mr. Jacques so kindly stated for me, my name is Briar. I'm a teacher over at Blueberry Academy.
That's a school in the Unova region, you know. Miss Briar helped set the curriculum there.
This year is Blueberry's Academy... Oh my goodness. This year is Blueberry Academy's turn to run our joint school trip and supervise the students. That's why I came here to collect you. We'll be heading to Kitakami, a land known for its picturesque fields and rice paddies. The place has a rustic feel, but there's also something rather mysterious about it. You see, the same energy present in Paldea's terrestrial phenomenon has been detected there. I'm hoping to do some digging into the matter myself in between my supervising duties. Though I'd also appreciate the chance to take a good look around the great crater of Paldea.
Ah, yes, well, you see, there's not much I can do about that without permission from the Pokémon League and Director Clavel.
Oh, I know. I've already put in all the proper applications. I trust I'll get a favorable response soon.
Ah, well, Oh, sorry, Fabian, forgot all about you for a moment there. That's not very nice. Anyway, the school trip, think of it as sort of the chance to continue your treasure hunt on a grander scale, to search beyond Paldea's borders.
Dude, our treasure is going to be so extra fantastical.
I'll even provide you with a special update to your Pokédex app if you get out your phone.
Oh, certainly. Oops. The Kitakami Pokédex has been added to your Pokédex app.
And there we go, all done. Now you can go wild registering the Pokemon you find on Kitakami too. Oh, and don't worry about a permission slip for the trip. I already cleared things with your mom. You just go and have fun. Why'd you say your mom like that? I don't know how I feel about that. That makes me a little nervous. Ha! Oops, oops. Ha ha, I'm laughing in the distance.
Haha, your Mr. Jacques is quite charming, isn't he? Delightfully direct when he wants to be. Now then, Fabian, it's quite a trip to the land of Kitakami. I hope you don't mind flying. Or long bus rides.
No, I get motion sick, please. Well, we're ready, so...
Great. We'll set out together as a group once the other students arrive. I hear you were all chosen for this trip by lottery, so this may be your first time you meet. I know my role is to chaperone you kids around, but I fully intend to have some fun of my own while I'm at it, just so you're aware. Oh, okay. By the way, do you know of the Violet book? I know it. I think we know it at this point. As you should, it was the most influential book of the century on the subject of oh goodness gracious. The author of the Violet book, Heath, was in fact an ancestor of mine. I even have his original manuscript. I wonder if we'll be able to talk to Heath in Pokemon Legends A to Z when it comes out. Look here, these are all the pages that were blacked out and made illegible in the published version of the book. Once again, pause and read if you want to. The Pokemon depicted on these pages is called Terapagos. It's a mysterious Pokemon that Heath allegedly encountered when he delved even further into the depths of Area Zero. Not that the general public believed him. It's my dream to find Terapagos and prove that Heath's records were all true. Though I haven't been able to secure permission to enter Area Zero, unfortunately. But that's fine, it'll all be fine. All I need to do now is focus on the work that's in front of me. Miss Briar, we're ready to go. I'm curious if the students that meet you there, is it always that random assortment of parts on a player model, or is it random depending on your save file? If anyone knows the answer to that, please feel free to leave that in the comments. So fair warning, we're not going to finish the Teal Mask before going back to Paldea. This is just a bit of a detour to get us levels and potentially get us a Pokemon that can help with the first Starbase. We'll kind of be bouncing back and forth. There's a team member I do want from the Teal Mask, but that's going to take some time. We're finally here! My butt is killing me after all those hours sitting first the plane, then that bus. Haha! Well, you all survived the long trip, so quit complaining. And we haven't lost anyone along the way? I think Steve got lost at the airport. I don't know. And welcome to the land of Kitakami. This is the stage for all the new experiences and learning opportunities you have out in nature. We're gonna be seeing a lot of Yanma. It's actually my first time here too, but the rice fields really are just dazzling. Up ahead is Mosui Town. I hope I'm saying that right. That will be our base of operations for the duration of the trip. Miss Briar, I don't feel so good. Uh-oh, all that travel must have given you a dose of motion sickness. That's no joke. I deal with motion sickness too. It's not fun. Why don't we pause here for a moment to take in the sight of these fields? Now, Fabian, I have a little request for you. Could you run ahead to the community center in Masui and let the caretaker know we're here? It would also be great if you could explain that one of our students is feeling unwell. I can do that. I knew I'd be able to count on you. On your way, then. I'll look after your poor travel buddy here. I almost read that with a little bit weird grammar. Alright. Weird. Here we are in Kitakami. So, this was the first DLC that came out for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Oh, shoot. It was the first DLC that came out. As you can see, we are a bit over-leveled for the beginning of it, but based on the research I did into Kitakami, we won't have the levels to finish the DLC. We're probably just going to get through as much of it as we realistically can. Maybe get a team member here to help out with the Starbase, and oh shoot, not again. And basically we'll bounce back to Paldea and take on that first Starbase. I just think with our current lineup, like, it's not that we couldn't do it, it's that there's a lot of margin for error, and I don't know, my goal for these episodes is that I don't want us to ever have an episode where we make, like, no progress at all, right? It's like, that would be just kind of lame.
I briefly debated showing off the mass outbreaks this episode, but none of the ones in Paldea right now are really interesting to me. Oh. My heart skipped a beat there. None of the current outbreaks in the Paldea really interested me, so who knows. Maybe we'll have some good ones here. Oh. Who are those fellas? What to make your voice?
Sis, look over there. There's one now.
Oh? Okay, I don't know if it's unfair to the sister here, but I've always viewed her as a bit of a Valley Girl, so I'll have to do my best Valley Girl impression.
So, you're one of those students who came here from the Paldea region, huh? Whoa, way cool. Hush, Kieran. I'm Carmine. Sorry, but I can't just let an outsider like you wander into Masui Town. I'm gonna beat you up now. If you insist on coming in, you'll have to battle me first. Come on, sis. You just want to battle, making this big fuss over nothing. I told you to hush, Kiki.
Just ignore my little brother.
Aw, man.
Alright, let's do this. Get in position for this knuckle sandwich. I'm kidding, I actually really like Carmine as a character. She's just a protective big sister that doesn't want to admit that she's just protective.
I'm gonna have some real good fun with you.
I don't remember her theme. I'm trying to, Okay. Okay, this is a good theme. You'll have to fight my shiny dog. It's a dog. We're fighting with our dogs. We both have 2 dog Pokemon. Alright, I don't know how to feel about that. Ow. How do I not have Bite? Like, Cobalt is very clearly a dog.
You. Who are you? Wowzers! You went and beat my sis? I can't believe it! There's no way you should have been able to beat me. Fine, I guess you pass. Barely. Seems I've got no choice. I'll let you into town, but only if you become one of my grunts and do every little thing I... Oi! What are you doing causing a ruckus out there? Here comes trouble. Come on, Kiki, we're out of here. But I... Wait up, sis.
Why, hello there, stranger. You must be one of the students from that Paldean Academy, right? I help run the community center here in Masui Town, and a fair few other things besides. I'll be looking after your group during your visit. I hope those two kids weren't giving you any grief just now, were they? It's fine. I hardly know what to do with the 2 of them, especially that Carmine. Always been a handful, that one. I apologize if she gave you a hard time. What's that? A member of your group fell ill down by the bus stop? I better get over there and give them a hand so they can make it into town. I'll take care of everything. You go ahead and get yourself settled in the community center. We'll catch up with you soon. Alright, sounds like a plan. We still have a little bit of time, so we'll make a bit more progress. How fast are you? This way, everyone. Fabian, I owe you one for fetching the caretaker. Our little travel buddy's feeling much better now, too. Alright, everyone, this is the community center. This is where you'll be staying while you're here in Kitakami. The plan was to have you and the students from Blueberry Academy stay here together, but it turns out the space is going to be all for you, our visitors from Uva Academy. Oh, right. Those 2 kids were originally from this town, weren't they?
So in you come, don't be shy. Get your butts in here. Come on, everyone, pack right in. Oh, no need to worry about your shoes or anything. You can leave them on in here. If they're extra dirty, just try to rinse off the worst of the mud using the washing station by the door. Nice and clean inside, don't you think? It's all newly built, so it's as good as you'd find in one of your big fancy cities. This here's the lounge. You can watch TV, chat, or relax however you want. Oh, and well, let's see. Over there's the cafeteria, and toilets will be down that way. When you want to get some sleep, please use the rooms down the hall there. We've got enough space that each of you can have a private room to yourself. Oh boy. So I think that about covers everything. But if you run into any trouble at all, don't you hesitate to talk to our fine staff at the desk. Thank you for the tour, sir. Alright, kids, do you have anything to say to the staff who will be taking such good care of us? Thank you for having us! I mean, I just said that. What a bunch of well-mannered students. I can already tell you're going to be wonderful visitors. So you could just think of this place as your home away from home and relax! You must all be tired after such a long day. I know it's a bit early still, but why don't we have dinner then call it a night? We've got plenty of food ready for you all, so I hope you brought your appetites. Alright, I'm doing the chicken dance. Thanks for dinner? You're free to spend the rest of the evening as you like in the community center, but remember that tomorrow the program will be officially kicking off. Don't stay up too late or you might oversleep. Don't tell me what to do. Okay, I don't know if these guys say anything. That's unfortunate. What bug? Did you catch it? Did you like my chicken dance? Okay, just general feelings of excitement and oh my gosh, look at this. That's pretty cool. Anyways, we're gonna end it here because, I mean, I usually try to keep these like recordings of Violet no longer than like 30 minutes, but I feel like if we were to continue to the next day, I'd go over my time. So we're gonna end it here. We've started the Kitakami DLC, and in the next episode we'll continue. So if you like this, please leave a like, subscribe for more. Until next time, goodbye!